Put a finger down, things we've all done but don't want to admit edition, part 3. Put a finger down if you've ever danced in front of the mirror. Put a finger down if you've ever covered your computer camera because you thought someone was watching you. Put a finger down if you've ever faked sleeping when your mom or dad walked into your bedroom. Put a finger down if you've ever laughed at a joke you didn't understand. Put a finger down if you've ever sung in the shower. Put a finger down if you've ever spelled Wednesday in your head as Wednesday. Put a finger down if you've ever memorized a rap song so that when it played and people were around, you would feel cool because you knew how to sing it. Put a finger down if you've ever spammed a crosswalk or elevator button so it would move faster. Put a finger down if you've ever seen a cop and acted extra innocent. And lastly, put a finger down if you've ever snooped in your parents' bedroom when you were home alone.
Put a finger down, quarantine edition. Put a finger down if you've stayed up past 1 a.m. Put a finger down if you've tried to make a TikTok transition video. Put a finger down if you flirted with someone just because you were bored.
Put a finger down, broken hearts edition. Put a finger down if you've ever been in love. Put a finger down if you've ever had your heart broken. Put a finger down if you've ever broken up with somebody. Put a finger down if someone's ever broken up with you. Put a finger down if you still talk to one of your exes. Put a finger down if you're still friends with one of your exes. Put a finger down if you still care about one of your exes. Put a finger down if you still love one of your exes. Put a finger down if you would still go back to one of your exes. And put a finger down if you planned your future with one of your exes.
Put a finger down, insecure edition, all 10 fingers. Put a finger down if you don't love yourself. Put a finger down if you're depressed.
Put a finger down, emotional person edition. Put a finger down if you cry watching happy movies or videos. Put a finger down if you cry watching videos of soldiers come home to their families. Put a finger down if you cry when someone dies that you didn't even really know. Put a finger down if you cry when you get mad. Put a finger down if you cry when someone's mad at you. Put a finger down if you cry when someone raises their voice at you. Put a finger down if you cry when you're stressed out. Put a finger down if you cry from seeing someone else cry. Put a finger down if you cry when you have no reason to. Put a finger down if you cry when you try to clean your toilet but your toilet bowl brush breaks in half and falls into the water. I don't know, maybe that one was just me.
Put a finger down, school edition. Put a finger down if you told someone you didn't have a pen or pencil but you did. Put a finger down if you told someone that you didn't have gum but you did. Put a finger down if you told someone you didn't have the homework but you did. Put a finger down if you told someone you didn't have your charger but you did. Put a finger down if you cheated off someone without them knowing. Put a finger down if you had snacks but said you didn't because you didn't want to share. Put a finger down if you told someone you didn't have $1 but you did. Put a finger down if you had a crush on a teacher. Put a finger down if you dated someone that went or goes to your school. Put a finger down if you failed a test that you cheated on.
Things literally everyone has done before, and if you've never done it, then you're a freak. Taking out your phone to check the time, then actually forgetting to check the time. Asking what, even though you heard exactly what the person said. Saying yes when someone asks if you've seen or heard of something before, even though you never have. Saying ow when someone hits you, even though it didn't even hurt. Spelling out Wednesday as Wednesday, people as P-opal, and answers as answers. Putting off eating until you find the perfect show to watch. Putting your music on shuffle and then just skipping all of the songs until you finally get the song that you wanted in the first place. Planning an entire conversation in your head before it even happens. Always coming up with the perfect comeback hours after the conversation happened. Hours later.
Put a finger down, shy people edition. Put a finger down if you've ever had a crush on someone you didn't talk to. Put a finger down if you don't have many friends. Put a finger down if you don't know how to start a conversation. Put a finger down if you've ever rehearsed what you were going to say before saying it. Put a finger down if you've been told to speak up. Put a finger down if you've never had a problem texting someone, but it's a different story when it comes to talking to them in person. Put a finger down if you've hated group projects or presentations. Put a finger down if you've ever searched up how to be more outgoing. Put a finger down if you've ever used your phone to avoid making awkward eye contact. Put a finger down if you've ever spent hours looking for something instead of asking someone for their help.
Never have ever. Dumbass edition. Put a finger down if you've given yourself a piercing or a stick and poke. Put a finger down if you told someone that you like them over text. Put a finger down if you've injured yourself trying to do a trick on a trampoline. Put a finger down if you've grabbed a hot flat iron or curling iron. Put a finger down if you've ever chipped a tooth. Put a finger down if you've ever walked into a sliding glass door because you thought it was open. Put a finger down if you've ever caught feelings for someone because of a dream that you had about them. Put a finger down if you've ever pooped outside. Put a finger down if you've ever publicly picked your nose. Put a finger down if you've ever been responsible for a car accident. Put a finger down if you've ever flipped your eyelids inside out. Put a finger down if the person working at the movie theater has said, "Enjoy your movie," and you said, "You too."
Put a finger down, clown edition. Put a finger down if you've ever been rejected. Put a finger down if you've caught feelings for someone and they didn't like you back. Put a finger down if the person you liked your friend. Put a finger down if you've been left on red. Put a finger down if you kissed someone you didn't know. Put a finger down if you've got stood up on a date. Put a finger down if you've caught feelings for someone that doesn't live in your state.
Chill.
Put a finger down if you've ever been ghosted. Put a finger down if a guy's made you pay. Put a finger down if you've caught feelings for a TikTok boy that you know will never like you back.
Put a finger down if your parents are divorced. Put a finger down if you have older siblings. Put a finger down if you have younger siblings. Put a finger down if you've broken a bone. Put a finger down if you had braces. Put a finger down if you had a surgery. Put a finger down if you had more than 3 piercings. Put a finger down if you have blue or brown eyes. Put a finger down if you dyed your hair. Put a finger down if you don't have any pets. Put a finger down if you have kids. Put a finger down if you are a twin or triplet. Put a finger down if you ever lived in an apartment. Put a finger down if your favorite color is purple, red, blue, or green, or yellow. Put a finger down if you love to cook or bake. Put a finger down if you love Nutella. Put a finger down if you ever ridden a horse. Put a finger down if you ever been fishing or hunting. Put a finger down if you've ever been in a car accident. Put a finger down if you're single. Put a finger down if you've never had to switch schools. Put a finger down if you're under 5'5". Put a finger down if you like chocolate.
Put a finger down if your eyes are blue or brown. Put a finger down if your hair has gone longer than your shoulders before. Put a finger down if you failed a class. Put a finger down if you've gotten detention. Put a finger down if you have a poster in your room. Put a finger down if you still like stuffed animals. Put a finger down if your dog has died in the past 5 years. Put a finger down if you know somebody whose birthday is on a holiday. Put a finger down if you've ever snuck out. Put a finger down if you've ever given somebody else a piercing or tried. Put a finger down if you've ever walked out of class. Put a finger down if you've ever spit in somebody else's drink or food. Put a finger down if you've ever fallen off the side of your bed. Put a finger down if you've ever kissed on New Year's. Put a finger down if you've ever taken a bite out of a flower. Put a finger down if you've ever not taken your pills. Put a finger down if you've ever put in duct tape somewhere on your body. Put a finger down if you've ever slapped someone. And put a finger down if you're not following me.
Snuck out.
Put a finger down, but innocent version. Put a finger down if you've never drank alcohol. Put a finger down if you've never done drugs. Put a finger down if you've never had a boyfriend. Put a finger down if you've never snuck out. Put a finger down if you've never failed a class. Put a finger down if you don't cuss. Put a finger down if you're waiting till marriage. Put a finger down if you've never stolen from a store. Put a finger down if you've never been to a high school party. Put a finger down if you've never hit a jewel. Put a finger down if you've never had a detention. Put a finger down if you've never caused a wreck. And put a finger down if you've never been in a fight.
Put a finger down, relationship edition. Put a finger down if you've ever been in love. Put a finger down if you've ever been in a relationship that lasted more than 4 months. Put a finger down if you've been in more than 4 relationships. Put a finger down if you've ever asked someone out. Put a finger down if you have a promise ring or have ever been given one. Put a finger down if you've ever made a gift for your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Put a finger down if you've ever been on a vacation with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Put a finger down if you're in a relationship right now. Put a finger down if you have a touch bracelet or a love box. Put a finger down if you've ever introduced your parents to your boyfriend or your girlfriend.
Put a finger down, TikTok edition, part 2. Put a finger down if you have ever owned a hydro flask, a scrunchie, or a shell necklace. Put a finger down if you've ever been on TikTok for so long that it tells you you're scrolling too fast and need to take a break. Put a finger down if you got TikTok as a joke and then ended up becoming obsessed. Put a finger down if you've ever deleted a TikTok because it didn't get enough views. Put a finger down if you send TikToks to your friends all the time, even if they don't respond. Put a finger down if your TikTok screen time average is over 5 hours daily. Put a finger down if a famous person follows you. Put a finger down if you've ever procrastinated your homework because you were on TikTok. Put a finger down if you've ever followed someone just because you thought they were attractive. Put a finger down if you follow any member of the Hype House. Put a finger down if you've ever made a friend on TikTok. Put a finger down if you have a playlist full of TikTok songs. Put a finger down if you have ever used the hashtag #ForYouPage, FYP, or For You.
What's up, guys? So I've seen the Put a Finger Down challenge, and I'm just going to make my own, but with juicier questions. Let's go. Put a finger down if you've ever flirted with someone and accidentally made them catch feelings. Put a finger down if you've ever smoked weed. Put a finger down if you've ever cheated on someone. Put a finger down if you've ever sent nudes. Put a finger down if you've ever told a lie. Put a finger down if you've ever lied to your best friend and told them that they look good just to boost their confidence. Put a finger down if you catch feelings way too quickly. Put a finger down if you pee in the shower. Put a finger down if you've ever pretended to be drunk. And put a finger down if you've ever stalked someone on Instagram. Guys, use this sound and expose yourself if you dare.
Put a finger down, fast food edition. Put a finger down if you've been to McDonald's. Put a finger down if you've been to Burger King. Put a finger down if you've been to Wendy's. Put a finger down if you've been to Panda Express. Put a finger down if you've been to Shake Shack. Put a finger down if you've been to Popeyes. Put a finger down if you've been to Taco Bell. Put a finger down if you've been to Chipotle. Put a finger down if you've been to White Castle. Put a finger down if you've been to Dunkin' Donuts. Put a finger down if you've been to Subway. Put a finger down if you've been to Arby's. Put a finger down if you've been to IHOP. Put a finger down if you've been to Panera. Put a finger down if you've been to Five Guys. And put a finger down if you've been to Dairy Queen.
Put a finger down, popular but unpopular kid. Put a finger down if everyone knows who you are but doesn't speak to you. Put a finger down if someone has said, I thought you were mean. Ooh. Put a finger down if someone has said, I was scared of you. Put a finger down if you felt like you're left out of things. Put a finger down if everyone wants to know who your boyfriend or girlfriend is whenever you get one. Put a finger down if you avoid drama at all cost. Put a finger down if you don't really talk at school. Put a finger down if you have a small circle. Put a finger down if you're chill with mostly everyone. And put a finger down if you're single most of the time.
Put a finger down, psychopath edition. Put a finger down if you've ever been to a funeral you haven't cried at. Put a finger down if you can watch videos of humans getting hurt but not animals. Put a finger down if you've imagined the way that you'll die more than once. Put a finger down if when a baby's crying in public all you can think is somebody shut that baby up. Put a finger down if you've ever fake cried for a picture or a video. Put a finger down if you take pictures or videos of yourself even when you are genuinely crying. Put a finger down if you cry or get super emotional when you're in the middle of an argument or fight. Put a finger down if you've used a lie to get away with something more than twice in your life. Put a finger down if you've ever had a random thought of blowing something up, hurting somebody, or just vandalizing something. Put a finger down if you've ever had a thought that would probably get your ass in jail if the police ever heard about it.
This is my put a finger down for that weird phase a lot of us went through in middle school edition. Put a finger down if you ran a fan page of some sort on Instagram or Tumblr. Put a finger down if you listened to My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, or Panic at the Disco. Put a finger down if you listened to 21 Pilots, Melanie Martinez, or Marina and the Diamonds. Put a finger down if you read fan fiction. Another if you wrote fan fiction. Put a finger down if you drew fan art. Put another finger down if you watched anime. Put a finger down if you referred to a famous person as a small bean unironically. Put another finger down if you've dyed your hair. Put a finger down if you've watched Dan and Phil. Put another finger down if you shopped at Hot Topic. And lastly, put one finger down if hearing this makes you feel some sort of way.